Today's Tuesday, it's the 5th of December 2023, and we're going to have a little walk around Magaluf. Just want to say happy birthday to Sarah, if you watch this video.
Sarah.
Happy birthday, and hope you have a lovely day. It's sun shining, but it's a bit windy, a bit breezy.
A bit cold.
And a little bit chilly, but it's not too bad. Anyway, let's get going. Jim always asks me about Pappy's, so there you go, there's Pappy's for you. It's all closed up for the winter now, and I will be till, I don't know, I'm guessing March next year when things all start to kick off. I did a walk around Magalluf a few weeks ago and referred to it as a ghost town. I expect it to be even more of a ghost town today. I think when we came last time they were just packing up. You still see some places open. It's going to be hard for these people. These people have got shops open selling bags, and I suppose nice Christmas present. And some really good prices. €3.95 for a school bag. Yeah, definitely a good present if your child needs a new school bag. But as you can see, the businesses on both sides largely closed, and almost all of the hotels closed. So there's actually one up here that's open, I believe, right at the top there. Vista Sol. Oh. Nearly went down there, and that's one that does manage to stay open somehow. And supermarket there, that's open too.
Where are you going?
So, look down there, Prince William's stays open as well. That's another little bit of an oasis in the area, but EastEnders is closed. We're just going to have a little walk up to the top of the strip, and then we'll go down to the beach. Lovely sunny day. We were in Port Al's Naus over the weekend, and saw people swimming in the sea.
Maybe today there'll be people in as well.
I don't know, it's a bit cooler today now. I don't know. The news has been talking about plummets in the temperature, and the temperatures have gone down, but that's only because I think we've had one of the warmest November records for temperature, with some really warm temperatures. One of them that quite surprised me was on the 30th of November in one of the stations where they measure the temperature. It didn't go below 19 degrees, even in night time. That's really warm. No need for the duvet. Temperature's a bit cooler today though. I've got a pharmacia chemist shop up above, so hopefully that'll tell us what the temperature is.
Doesn't always though, no.
They don't. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. There's the bungee rocket up there. I'm going to go shooting off to the sky. Oh. Well, I'm warm now. I've done all that walking up there. No temperatures come up yet on here. The sun's shining. And the chemist shop is open. Yeah.
Advertising it's a chemist.
You also see a lot of for sale signs or for rent signs. They all go up in the winter time as well. And then some places really seriously closed down. Kind of boarding up there. Cleaners are out, street cleaners. It's one side of the Magaluf strip, and there's the other. Tartan Arms that used to be, and now the Dirty Dog, closed of course. Happy memories then. It's also a time of the year when the owners start to do a bit of work, and quite a few places change hands, so you see the names of places sometimes disappear. We've got a sign here, and there's no name on it, so something changing there. Over the weekend we were in Archie's bar in Son Caliu, and that was absolutely raving on Saturday night down there. Gaynor was there singing. It was a birthday party with her, Christine's birthday party.
Really nice buffet, wasn't it?
It was a lovely occasion, but very, very busy, very busy. I think Archie's will do well over the winter period, simply because it's one of the few places that are open. So, just to show you the rest of the strip down there, which is all pretty much shut up. Tokyo Joe's, Night Feeder, Galaxy, and we're coming down here, down to the seaside.
How beautiful is that?
That. You can see the work that's going on here. This is Alex's area. This is Alex's diner. They're obviously doing some work there. Club. It's all just shut up. What is quite stunning is what's happening on this side. I think they'd already started this last time we came down, but it's like demolition in progress. Lots of new steel up there as well, so they've knocked a lot down. They've not started doing any build. And then on the other side, Robinson Crusoe's. We've got a juggler on the beach. Beautiful calm water actually. Having just said how windy it is, it's obviously not here. It's very calm. So I mentioned the Vista Sol is open, but also the Elba Sunset, which is one of the hotels on the end there in Torrenova. But the sea's calm and the beach is basically empty. Someone was saying how they like to see the beach like this without all the parasols and sunbeds. Yeah, I can understand that. It really does look natural. See some of the workers up there doing some welding. That's Ocean's Beach Club, which now comes all the way down to the front and at the bottom as well.
It's really nice actually in the sun, isn't it?
It's lovely in the sun, and we've got the promenade virtually to ourselves. It's beautiful how the sun's glistening off the sea there. Got a sailing boat in the distance. And then there's one of the two of the ferries going out now. Must be that time of the day. Ferries that go across to the mainland and also to the other islands as well. So going that way, they could well be going to Ibiza, into Valencia, or Denia, or all the way back up to Barcelona. Blackbeards. One of the places we keep saying we're going to try and we never get round to it. Too many good places to go.
Things, do we? We keep saying that. We need to make a list and tick them off when we've been there.
Yeah. We do seem to have a very, very hectic life. And I think just being retired means it's a different sort of hectic. We were always busy when we were working, and now we're just busy doing other things. And we're doing something really strange today. We're out now, but we've got friends coming round for lunch.
On a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday, and it feels a little bit like
Sunday.
I don't know, plain truant. We shouldn't really be having lunch at home with friends on a Tuesday. It's not a holiday, it's not a weekend. Seems a strange thing to do. We've not quite got into that sort of routine. We've up till now, anything like that, we're still stuck to the weekends, which is nonsense really when our friends are also retired. I'm sure it'd be wonderful. What's even nicer is that it's Yvonne and Zolfo that are coming round, and Yvonne's actually bringing lunch with her. So, no cooking for us.
Well, I've done dessert.
Anita made a dessert this morning. She made her, well, for a first time ever. I've told her she should never do this as we've got guests coming. That is, do a dish for the first time ever. But anyway, she's tried it. It's a really simple recipe. And so she's made some panna cotta. Which,
and if it doesn't work, it'll be mince pies and turon.
So we do have an alternative. We're just going past the Wave House, which is all shut up. This is referred to now as Hadley's Beach Club. They've put all this fencing up, but it's already started to blow down. And it's only just December. That's what happens. Okay. And it's really to protect the wood and the metal from the salt spray that you're bound to get in the winter time. Some of it's just wrapped in cling film. That always makes me smile. Bin bags, which are meant to decompose in the sun. They use those on cling film, which has zero strength to it really. Police car parked on the beach. No lifeguards, of course, now. It's winter time, so Nobody's keeping a check, but there is nobody sunbathing, nobody swimming. So we should be safe today. And the police down here just patrolling just to make sure everything is okay. This is Follies and the Daiquiri Palace. And now I am really feeling quite warm now. I've been walking for a little bit.
This pavement all still needs doing, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs doing here. Because, I mean, vehicles are not supposed to drive along here, but you do get the service vehicle. So when they come to deliver the beds, they come and drive along here. The police often drive along here. But it's the heavier vehicles, I suppose, the ones like the lorries that are loading up the beds and the parasols that do the damage. So in parts, a lot of these paving slabs are cracked or broken. So it's getting a little bit time for damage to be repaired. I did hear in Palma, there was a lady walking down the street and she tripped over and fell because the pavement was damaged, and she's now denounced the council for allowing it to be in such a state.
Is she going to win that?
Yeah, but I don't think you get things here in the same way as you do in other countries where you can sue them for mega money for damages. Nearly forgot. Look, this is Tom Brown's here, and the big news that Tom Brown's is actually taken over the Happy House. So we said we were going to go to the Happy House for one of their fantastic breakfasts, but we never actually made it. And now we're never going to make it because all of this area is going to be one really big Tom Brown's. Tom Brown's one of the success stories. It says on the sign there, established in 1982, and we used to come quite often with the children.
The Jason special: 2 eggs, 2 rashers of bacon, 2 sausage, baked beans, chips, bread and butter, $6.95.
That sounds good. Not as cheap as the Happy House was. The Happy House, I don't know, can't remember what their offer was.
I think.
Yeah, €4 something. We went to Chimelli's in Portelsnaus, and it was $6.95 there for a full English breakfast. Really, really, really good, as always. Oh, let's just carry on. We've got time, dear. Because we've got guests coming in an hour. I'd have to race back to the car.
Race, darling, I think you've passed them.
Oh, some good news, I suppose, is you might have heard I went to the hospital and had an injection in my knee, and then a few days later I was complaining that it didn't actually feel any better. Well, a few more days have passed now and it does feel a little bit better.
So you can race to the car.
So
no, don't.
I just don't think I've got a run left in me. Yeah. But it does feel a lot better than it was. It's not hurting so much.
That's good.
I still feel it a little bit, but it's not too bad. I do have some tablets that they prescribed for me, sort of anti-inflammatories, which are a little bit more powerful, stronger than ibuprofen, Nurofen type thing. These a little bit stronger. And in the news there's also been another drug that's been mentioned called Nolatil. And I was given Nolatil a long time ago. I had kidney stones. I was in absolute agony. And they prescribed Nolatil as a pain relief after I'd been to the hospital. And they said if you get any twinges, take one of these. So I had all the scans and everything. And for a time I was actually on morphine. But the Nolotil seemed to work really well for me. But then in recent years I've read that it should never be given to foreigners, particularly British people. It seems there's something about British people have an allergy to it, and can be quite serious, and can be extremely serious. And now there's 4 cases on the island of non-British people, so Spanish people, who've got serious side effects to Nolotil. It is banned in some countries. I think it's banned in the UK, I think it's banned in the US, but it's still one of the most prescribed drugs and anti-inflammatory drugs in Spain. So there's calls for it to be banned here too. It's Nolotil. So if you're over in Spain and you need to go and see a doctor, if they prescribe you Nolotil, just make them aware that you are from where you are and whether it is actually suitable for you. Had no effect whatsoever on me, other than it gave me wonderful pain relief.
A long time ago.
It is a long time ago, yeah. So I didn't obviously have any reaction to it. It can be for others. Well, the trees in the middle there, looks as though they need a little bit of TLC, because they need a haircut. This is the inside hotel, and I got thoughts that this one, when they built it, was going to be one that was going to try and make Magalluf more of a year-round resort, but this too is now closed.
But if there's no flights, there's no point in the hotel staying.
Well, there are more flights this year, but I think the people are going to congregate more in Palma City. Most of the hotels in Palma are open, and there's always lots going on in Palma. There's lots of good shopping, lots of good restaurants, and lots of things to see, particularly now we're coming up to Christmas. We've got the Christmas lights, and they'll be right into January, so it'll look really pretty in Palma. Lots of markets on, they'll be on now until January as well. And then as soon as that's finished, they get the build up to San Sebastian, which is the patron saint of Palma, on the 20th of January.
King's first.
Yeah. So it never really stops. So the King's on the 5th of January is the procession, and 6th of January is the Three Kings. But then building up to San Sebastian in Palma, you've got lots going on before San Sebastian, which is on the 20th. And it doesn't really stop with that, because there's other things going on as well before and after. So there's another feast day, which is called San Antonio, which is quite a big one throughout the island. And it's when they take the animals to church, and the animals get blessed. So there's a parade through the street again, various different places. And quite a lot of places will have barbecues in the street. And Porto's house, where we used to live, they would light a big bonfire, and you just take your own grill. They would actually provide the supermarket, Sidon used to provide all the sausages and meats, so you just took it free, completely free. It was their best way of giving back. And everyone used to sit around the bonfire, cooking their meal, cooking their dinner. And it was great fun, great to get all the families together. And that sort of thing goes on all around the island. And for San Sebastian, there'll be lots of concerts, but they will probably also have a similar sort of thing. They'll set up some fires so that people can do a little barbecue while they're out for a walk.
They'll be at £10.95.
So, yeah, most places are closed. You look across, that's Benny Hill's across there. Sinky's is closed, but little oasis here, the Spanish restaurant Espanol.
I bet we had a breakfast.
Menu del Dia, I think we might have gone actually, £10.95. You could even have half a menu if you like for £8.95. Wow, that's really cheap, isn't it? Now, that'll be a menu del Dia. It's probably going to be a 3-course meal and the drink included. £10.95. Have to give that a go one day, don't we?
Another one to add to the list.
You can see all the shops, all the bars, everything that's over there, the rent-a-cars, all now closed up. And we've even got the autumn leaves now. Oh, it's December, I suppose we should have them.
Any lights here, have they?
No. Well, yeah, probably would be a little bit pointless because there's just not very many people here. So the Samos Hotel, which is again, it's one that has stayed open, but not this year. They've shut up shop, and looks like they're doing a few repair jobs. I've seen a workman working away. Place open, JB across the road. I'm guessing that we may get some Spanish visitors from the mainland. It's called Immerso, which is it's run by the Spanish government, who provide subsidised holidays. So some of the hotels, I think the Guadalupe was one that in the past has opened up to welcome Spanish tourists. So it changes its complexion completely, but gets very busy. So that's at the other end of Magalluf. We need to go and investigate whether that started. It doesn't look like it because we're not seeing any pensioners wandering around.
Except us.
Except us. This is BCN. Now this will be opening up later on this month. They're advertising already their last dance for 2023. So I'm guessing they're opening up for a big bash New Year's Eve party. Not exactly sure what we're going to do this year, but our normal thing to do if we're in New York is to go into Palma, which is where all the action is, and go to the town hall, Puffer Court, and that's where the clockers will ring out the 12 bells Christmas Eve, so we might do that. This car, it's the same one. It's good that we do see the police regularly here. Go down this way? Yeah. Just across the road to the Sol Kathmandu Park and Resort. This is where you've got the upside down house. Used to be the Magaluf Park Hotel years ago. And across this side, this is the London Arms and the supermarket. like a ghost town. And you get the little oasis. There's the Hair and Beauty, KT's Hair and Beauty.
This will be all the locals that go there.
This is one of the clinics. Used to get your tests done there before you could go back to England.
My goodness, good job those are the long distance past.
But you tend to forget these things, don't you? Sort of time passes by and I forgot how difficult it was to travel during those months of COVID. There's the White Horse down there, still for sale. I think that has been for about 4 years now. Unbelievable that it could be empty for so long.
It used to be the black and white.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's another one for sale. And read on Facebook, New Pedro's is closing soon.
We never tried there.
Yeah, and it's closing for good, so we're never going to make that one. I think it might still be open a few more nights yet. Feel a nice breeze now. It's not too strong, but it's a nice cool breeze. Another for rent sign over there. Quite often these for sale signs and for rent signs are testing the water, and it hasn't sold, it just reopens again. Finnegan's. Mick the Fiddler. And that's on this side. There's the Kathmandu Hotel. And the Upside Down House, which is kind of an interesting place to visit. Something a little bit special. I haven't been for a while.
22nd of March.
Yeah, closed until the 22nd of March. Right, so maybe that has to be on our list of places to have a look at. And then another oasis. Unfortunately, we haven't got time for a coffee today because we've got Yvonne and Adolfo coming around, but if we were going, that's where we would be having our coffee. That's Leo's. They'll be having a break over Christmas, but great place for a stop off. And there is a little bit of a shopping centre here. Not much, there's an Aldi and a few shops.
Eddie.
Eddie's is one of Anita's favourites. I like it too. We're pretty much back to where we started. So we actually went down that way, and Pappy's is just a couple of 100 metres down there.
managed 5,000 steps.
Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it? So that's us done for the day. Thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.